The Super Eagles of Nigeria will kickstart their extended journey to a potential 2026 World Cup group stage appearance when they take on the Panthers of Gabon in the African playoffs. In today's video, I'll be talking about a few things, as usual, concerning this game, off the pitch and on the pitch related issues. So guys, welcome to another video. The first prompt here is the fact that there has been some talk and discussion about the appointment of South African referees for this game. And as a person who does not rarely ever questions the integrity of referees in the game, I am indifferent about this. However, I really just want to talk about why this is an issue. People are saying that's people in Nigerian media, Nigerian football fans, some of them, not all of them by the way, some of them are saying that the South African minister, Gaten McKenzie, went on a show after South Africa qualified for the World Cup, saying clearly in his words that he does not want Nigeria to qualify. And this is the same South African minister that also I think wrote a letter to FIFA on the Boho Mokoena case. So he's just a guy that just seems to be overstepping his political boundaries. Like, yeah, you are the Minister of Sport, I think culture and whatever in South Africa, but as far as I know, government interference in football is still not allowed by FIFA. So you need to know your boundaries. But apparently this dude, the South African Minister of Sports, went on a show to say he wishes Nigeria will not qualify for the World Cup. And as a minister representing an entire country, you just can't say things like that. You know, he said, oh, he knows what Nigeria did regarding the Boho Mokoena case. And I'm like, this guy does not even know how this thing works. As far as the FIFA rules are concerned, that particular case, it is clearly stated in the FIFA rules that it does not matter where FIFA hears a case of an ineligible player or a case where the integrity of the game has been called into disrepute, whether it's an anonymous source or a known source. If FIFA has enough evidence to investigate, they will investigate. So you saying that, oh, you know what Nigeria did when you guys were clearly the ones who broke the rules, it's just very, very weird. And anyways, that's like a major reason why some stakeholders in Nigerian football and some Nigerian football fans are unhappy about this. The officiating team for that game is a group of South African referees. The first referee is Abongile Tom, who has officiated a couple of Nigeria's games before and is well versed on the African continent, officiating games. And then the second and the third, I think, are also South African referees as well. And interestingly, they said the referee, the person who picked the referees for this game was a Beninois, somebody from Benin Republic. So that's something that I just found really funny. But yeah, that's really just why Nigerian fans are not happy about this. And honestly, I don't know what to say about that, because I don't even think that the referee is bothered. He will just officiate the match. He's a neutral person, by the way, so I don't know. Anyways, next. The squad list for this game has dropped. And of course, it's a regular Super Eagles squad list other than the return of Maduka Okoye and Chidera Ejuke. Maduka Okoye of Udinese, who has been playing regularly again for his club after a couple of months out due to a ban for betting related offenses, I think. And then Chidera HK of Sevilla also back. There is also the selection of Olusegun, I can't remember his full name now, Olusegun, a player that plays in Russia. I'll put his squad list here so you see the name. He's a forward, and people have questioned his selection. I'll put his picture as well so you know the player I'm talking about. And people have questioned his selection. You know, saying, "Oh, why this guy? They could have picked they could have picked midfielders. Why did they pick this guy?" And all of that. So that's just, I personally don't really want to bother about going into that. But in particular, I'm just happy to see, especially Maduka Okoye back, because I think that Stanley Nwabali needs some competition in goal. A couple of people have questioned his abilities in goal for the Super Eagles and his theatrics, if you like. And so, yes, whatever you think of Stanley Nwabali, I think we can all agree that he needs some competition. Maybe he has gotten a little bit too comfortable, he needs some competition in goal, and there's no better competition for him than a goalkeeper of Maduka Okoye's standard. So, yeah. On to my last prompt. This is probably going to be quite short video. What should Nigerian football fans expect from the game against Gabon? I really want to tell all Nigerian football fans that what Nigerian football fans should expect in that match against Gabon is a Super Eagles team that is ready, that knows that they have messed up. A Super Eagles team where at least half of the players in that squad know that this could potentially be their last chance. A Super Eagles team that is ready to correct their mistakes, and a Super Eagles team that knows that this is a do or die affair. So what you should expect from that game, Nigerian football fans, is a comfortable win for Nigeria, an improved defense, and a Victor Osimhen that is ready, to fire in the goals as long as he's fit. It's just that simple. There's nothing else. I personally, I've been saying in the couple of videos before now that we have gotten to a stage where I and other people, I personally do not think we should be analyzing tactics at this point, because there's nothing you can say, that will change the mind of Eric Chelle, the coach, or there's tactically, except maybe to shut out Pierre, Emerick, Aubameyang, which is someone you should look out for. But tactically, we shouldn't really, we as fans, let me say we as fans, because the coaches have to, have sleepless nights over tactics. But we as fans, there's no tactical advice we should be giving. It's just not foreseeable that Nigeria does not win this game. So there's nothing we want to say as fans, really, than just to expect a win. However the win comes, it doesn't matter. Expect it. We should win comfortably, and we should not take this game. We should not drag this game into extra time. I believe there's extra time, so we should not drag, because we are going to play just 3 days. If we win, we are playing 3 games after on Sunday. The game is on Thursday, so we need to win in 90 minutes so we have enough time to rest. So that's just it, plain and simple. We win the game, we go into the next to play either the winner of Cameroon or Congo. Like I said again, there is no scenario in which I am thinking of Nigeria not winning this game. It will be disastrous, So we need to win, we need to win, Shout out Pierre, Emerick, Aubameyang, shout out Mario Lemina, shout out, every player you can shout out in that Gabon team, because they have some shooters, they have some good players, they have some quality as well. So yeah, just be on your 10 toes, really. That's all I can advise the players, really. So yeah, as far as that's concerned, that's basically the end of this video. And like I did mention, there is some talk that the referees for this game might be changed. I don't know if that's going to happen, but if for some reason you did not watch the first part of my video, I said earlier that South African referees have been appointed for the game against Gabon, and some fans in the Nigerian media, some Nigerian football fans, and some Nigerian football stakeholders are unhappy about that, because the South African Minister for Sports went on a show saying that Nigeria, he wishes clearly that Nigeria should not qualify, and then the people who are unhappy with the selection of South African referees are questioning why, I think FIFA or CAF, whoever appointed the referees, why they would appoint South African referees entirely, a team of entirely South African referees for this game, in light of what the South African Minister of Sports said. So yeah, that's basically it. So that's where I bring today's video to a close, guys. Thank you guys for watching, and in a couple of days, hopefully we win. I come back here to review the game against Gabon, and I preview the next game against either Cameroon or Congo. So thank you guys for watching, and thank you guys for subscribing. As you know, if you enjoyed this video, please share to all football fans and all sports fans and everybody. And until I record my next video, it's bye for now, guys. Ciao.